G'day viewers, Retro Man here and welcome to the show. Now today I have something a little bit different for you. This is a DIY video. So I'm going to actually show you how to make some do-it-yourself Superman movie posters. I wanted some decorations. I felt, yes, I'd love to see some movie posters for the new Superman in the house. So in my quest to get some Superman movie posters, I went looking online to see if I could find some already printed and framed up. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any in Australia, so I thought, here we go. This is the best way to do it. I will do it myself. So I've decided what I'm going to do is get a print of the US theatrical poster. You know, the one where Superman is standing there on the emblem. It's a great striking pose. It looks fantastic. We have the clouds in the background, we have the sun shining through, and down the bottom we have the other characters in the movie. It's very reminiscent of one of those early posters from Superman the movie, but this is really 2025. It brings everything up to date. The suit's a bit different, and it just is a visual delight. So I'd love to have that poster on the wall. And also I found a very striking poster. It's a Chinese one, which features David Corenswet flying with all of the other characters around him. So we have Jimmy Olsen, we have Lois Lane, we have Guy Gardner, Lex Luthor, Hawkgirl, etc. They're all there on the poster. It's a fantastic character poster, so I want to get that one printed as well. So my aim is to get a print of the US poster, a print of the Chinese poster, buy some frames, frame them up, and come back here and show you the goods. So I'm off now to the shops to do that. I have the images on my phone. I'm going to get them printed, and I will return with the prints and the posters. See you soon. After some deliberation, I decided to get those poster prints done at Kmart. And here I am going through the aisles, plenty of clothing, there's quite a few people around, and wouldn't you know it, the photo area is right at the back. So here we are at the terminal. Let's get straight into it. I have the US theatrical poster, I'll print that one, and of course I'm getting the Chinese poster done. So they look great, I'm so happy. But clock that one through, and yes, two posters for $24. They're A3 size, and I can get some Flybuys points. That's cool. And all of our next day products are available for collection in 24 hours, it tells me. So 24 hours later, here I am, and I'm at the service desk waiting, and it says shop confidently with our returns policy. I hope I don't have to use that, but I spotted that sign there. But here I go, I've got the posters. I'm going to try to look for some frames now. There's plenty to choose from. There are all sorts of different ones, different colours, but I kind of like black frames with that black edge, and there's one there. That's $12, and that's this one looks interesting, a thicker black edge, an A3 frame. So yes, I kind of like the look of that one. It looks great on the back, and I'll just leave it there for a moment and think about what else is here. So let's take a look at these frames. $12 those ones go for. I'm more partial to getting these ones for $11, and it's very enticing. But anyway, let's get out of here. I got my A3 frames. I'm heading to the checkout, and let's try and get there unscathed. There's plenty of people around. It's winter time in Australia, and people are coughing and spluttering, and I just don't want to catch anything, and I want to keep Corenswet safe. So here we are at the checkout. I've got some assistance here, and I've had some help to clock them through. I'm sure good old Soups will look fantastic behind glass. There's DC again, and we're out of here. Let's head back to the studio, guys, and frame them up.
Let's do this.
Well, I've just returned from the shop. I've got my poster prints, 2 of them there, and I've got a couple of cheap frames, but boy, do these look good. I like those nice black borders, so they're pretty thick, and I think the posters are going to look pretty good. So yeah, these prints, by the looks of it, have come up pretty nice. I'm sure they'll look great behind the glass. So let's go and do that now. Let's frame these up and see how they turn out. All right, let's start getting the plastic off these. Okay, that looks good. Right, we'll flip the frame over. What we'll do, we'll take these pieces out. Very time consuming to lift these little pieces up. All right. Let's have a look at these poster prints. Look at that. That looks really cool, doesn't it? Okay, let's hope that it's the... What the dickens? That ain't right. Big foul up. They've given me the same poster twice. I knew I should have checked it. So that's why you check things, guys. They've made a mistake. So they've given me 2 of the same. And we have not got a print of the Chinese poster. So a major stuff up there. But as you can see, this is printed on Kodak paper. It just means that I have to go back to the shop and get them printed again. So very unfortunate. And it pays to look at the goods before you return home. So I've learned a lesson here, and I've ended up with the same poster twice. But what I will try to do is put this behind glass. So here we go. That out. Cardboard out. And as well, it's got strips by the looks of it on the side. So let's just hold off with that one for a second. This one might be a bit wider. Yes, it is. So they've given us one that's wider and is the correct one. Let's get that in there to hold it into position. Okay. Look at that. Wow. That's looking pretty good. Well, I'm back. And that little DIY project didn't quite go as planned. As you can see, they've given me a double here of the poster. They did this one right, but unfortunately this one was meant to be the Chinese poster. So they've given me 2 prints of the same one, but here's the kicker, guys. This one's a lot smaller. So this one wouldn't have framed up that nice anyway. There would have been gaps on the side. It wouldn't have looked too crash hot. But I'm very happy with this one. I mean, look at that. That's a very striking pose by Mr. Corenswet. And I really like this poster. I think this is a good, cheap, economical way of making your own poster at home. So if you're planning on getting a movie poster for Superman, you may want to do it yourself, just like me. It was out of necessity, really, because I couldn't buy a print locally or online. So I'm happy with how it turned out. It really is a nice print. I had a great image to go from. I think that's the clue. If you have a great image, a great source photo, you can do a print this size, put it in a frame, and voila, it looks really nice. So I could have had two here. The plan was to have the US and the Chinese, but I guess I'll be back with a part 2 when I get this little problem solved and I get a print of the Chinese poster. So anyway, that just about wraps it up. Do-it-yourself Superman movie posters. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you feel that the new Superman movie is good enough to go up on the wall? Now, I haven't even seen the film yet, but I tell you what, I like the look of this poster. I like the look of the trailers. And I feel that James Gunn really is making a live-action comic book movie that has really those flavours of animation. I'm really looking forward to the new film. I think in the hands of director James Gunn, I feel pretty confident that we'll be delivered a really nice product. So this will be going up on the wall somewhere. I think it looks great and I can't wait to hang it. So by the looks of things, I could be back with another DIY project. Keep a lookout for that one coming very soon, where I put together the Chinese poster and sit it alongside this little beauty here, the US theatrical poster. So guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. As always, like, comment and subscribe, and keep watching Superman forever, because I have a lot more Superman coming your way. Until next time, this is Retro Man, living the dream, retro style. Stay gold.
Thanks for watching. Retro Man will return faster than a boomerang. Do 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 do.
What am I going to do with this spare print? That is the question. Maybe put it in another frame? I'll think about that. Who knows? If the movie is that good, I may need 2 posters for different rooms in the house. I'm certainly not going to throw it in the bin. Maybe it was a happy accident and I needed 2 for a reason. Rainy day, maybe? Catch you later.
But in the meantime, please check out these other episodes.